and the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Jeremy Jenkins with a special edition of your Daybreak Drive-In for Tuesday, December 24th.
Looking for ways to save on your energy bills? AES Indiana has you covered. From smart thermostats to home energy assessments, we offer simple solutions to keep your home comfortable and your costs down. AES can help you save money and energy with kits, tips, rebates, and more. Visit aesindiana.com/ways to save to learn more about how we can help you save money. AES Indiana, helping you discover real ways to save.
Audible's Best of 2024 picks are here. Discover the year's top audiobooks, podcasts, and originals in all your favorite genres. From memoirs and sci-fi to mysteries and thrillers, Audible's curated list in every category is the best way to hear 2024's best in audio entertainment. Like a stunning new full-cast production of George Orwell's 1984. Heartfelt memoirs like Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson's Lovely One. The year's best fiction, like The Women by Kristen Hanna, and Percival Everett's brilliantly subversive James. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. Go to audible.com/imagine and discover all the year's best waiting for you.
We begin with a huge local story we've been following all morning. Crews have been battling a fire at the historic sanctuary on Penn. That venue is inside of a church that was built back in 1875. We are still working to find out what caused the fire and if there are any injuries. Make sure you stay with us as we continue to follow this developing story. This morning, police have arrested 18-year-old Aaron McClure in connection to a shooting at Castleton Mall that rattled holiday shoppers. The shooting happened around 8:30 last night, about half an hour before the mall was set to close. Officers at the scene told News 8 two shots were fired, one at the Foot Locker and another at K Jewelers. While no one with injuries was found at the scene, police say a man connected to the shooting later showed up at Eskenazi Hospital with a gunshot wound. Investigators say he is stable. Officers say this likely started from a dispute between people who knew each other.
We go back to that trauma that these families, the children, shouldn't have to see this, hear this, go through this ever. It's irresponsible of that small amount of individuals that we continue to talk about that commit the crime in our community and we continue to go after. This is not responsible. Not responsible gun ownership, not responsible to be shooting off a firearm in a crowded venue such as the mall.
If you have any information, you are encouraged to contact police or Crime Stoppers. This morning, police are also looking for a suspect in connection to another shooting that happened downtown. Authorities say a man was found shot inside the Central Library downtown. Police on scene tell us they believe the shooting happened near West 9th and North Capitol around 5:30 yesterday. Officers say witnesses and nearby security footage are helping them piece things together.
We can't thank the community enough who are able to step up in instances like this, contact police and let them know that they saw something or saw or heard something that was relevant to this investigation, which is leading our investigators in the right direction over there.
At last check, the man was stable at the hospital. Indianapolis police say two people are under arrest for the death of a 7-year-old boy. Family and friends at a candlelight vigil last night identified him as Caden Gavarette. Police say he was found dead at a home on the southwest side on Sunday afternoon. 26-year-old Kevin Gavarette and 20-year-old Julia Sizemore were taken into custody for neglect of a dependent, resulting in death. Police say the boy had signs of trauma and malnourishment when officers found him. Neighbors tell us they did not know a child even lived at the home and that the couple mostly kept to themselves. Take a listen.
I know I was talking to my mom about it, and she said that little boy should be opening presents right now. It shouldn't have happened.
It's so shocking right now, and it's so close to home. If you don't want your kids, take them to somebody, call somebody. There's somebody that'll take them.
At this point, police have not made it clear how the boy was related to the couple. On to a story from IT-Mate. Luigi Mangione, the man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, has developed quite a following since his case began. As he entered a New York courtroom yesterday to plead not guilty to murder charges, there were 24 women and a number of men there to watch. Our Kat Sandoval spoke with psychologists about why the public is so fascinated with this case.
Luigi Mangione has become a household name, a hero to some, an anti-hero to others. A fundraiser for his defense team has raised over $180,000. But what is this obsession with this man?
We have to really understand the complexities of it all. It's not just the murder itself, but it's the system in which people feel disenfranchised, in which people feel that they will never see the justice.
Psychologist Kevin Nadal spoke about the duality that Mangione represents, a murderer on one hand and on the other, someone who seems to take a stand on systematic oppression and denial of insurance companies.
And while many people may not agree with the methods that he has done, which is murder, many might feel that there was no other way to communicate this message.
There are prayer candles usually made for saints with the suspect's face on it. Mangione also appeared clean-shaven with a new haircut from Altoona prison, where he was extradited back to New York.
A fresh haircut demonstrates that perhaps there were people on the inside who were taking care of him, which sends a clear message that even within the prison system, that he might have other people who are rooting for him as well.
Mangione targeted United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, but the company says he wasn't insured by them.
We have effectively dehumanized Brian Thompson. Matter of fact, I don't know if you've noticed, but most of the headlines that reporting this story refer to him as the United Healthcare CEO. They don't even use his name in the headlines, right? But the killer's name is used. So we are now glorifying someone who is the pinnacle of cancel culture.
Mangione is from an affluent family.
It's an important point to note that we have a tendency to glorify white males, especially good-looking males, when they perpetrate crimes in a way that we don't do to any other part of the population. If that were a black man or a woman or a woman of color, it really would be a much different portrayal.
Rutledge says social media thrives on emotions in real time, and that's why you hear a lot of noise. But she says these are more noise and reactions than actual solutions. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm IT Mate's Kat Sandoval, Wish TV, wishtv.com, or follow us on Facebook for updates.
Let's talk sports. The Pacers are on a road trip winning streak, and they just added another victory to the tally, taking down the Golden State Warriors. Miles Turner hit a three-pointer late in the game with a key assist from Tyrese Halliburton in the final seconds. That play helped the Pacers hold on to the lead. They finished strong with a 111-105 win. This marks their fifth straight win, and 4 of those have been on the road. The Pacers are back home this week for the holidays and will face the Oklahoma City Thunder Thursday at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. When it comes to the weather, this will be a cloudy Christmas Eve. Storm Track 8 says you can expect a few showers to come in a bit later today. Meteorologist Tara Hastings has your News 8 Daily 8 forecast.
I do think we're going to see more clouds today. Much of the day is going to be dry today, but some rain chances moving in here for the overnight hours and also into your Christmas day. 34 degrees right now in Indianapolis. No wind to speak of, and I don't really think we're going to see too much in the way of wind at all. We're seeing those temperatures right around that freezing mark. It's 34 in Greenwood and Franklin. Good morning to you. 33 in Mooresville, also in Brownsburg, and 34 degrees right now in Lebanon. We'll show you on Storm Tracker. We have some more clouds south of Indy and just a few very light leftover showers moving in across parts of southern Indiana. So if you're traveling along 65 and you're heading to Louisville, you may need the windshield wipers as you begin to get closer to the state line. We've got some of that sunshine. Here's our visible satellite picture. You can see sunny skies here across parts of Indianapolis. In fact, right along the I-70 corridor, but you go farther north, we're socked in the clouds here, Lafayette and points northward, and then more cloud cover southward as well. Eventually, I do think that hole in the clouds right now is going to fill in, so we'll go with a mostly cloudy sky today, and temperatures will be climbing, I think, only into the lower 40s here in Indianapolis. We're going to be talking much more about the rain showers we're anticipating for your Christmas day, and the temperatures, they're really going to climb for the end of the week. We'll share that 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes.
From Wish TV, I'm Jeremy Jenkins. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.